Everyone, welcome back to World of Tanks with Fubzy. Today we have got an artillery replay for you, but don't worry, I will be speeding it up along the way because otherwise artillery replays are really boring. Just wanted to show you a quick video about being a scumbag on a city map. Now, this map most people hate when they're in artillery, but there is a couple of spots you can go to that give you good chances to rack up damage. Doesn't happen in this game because of the way my team sets up, but normally you'll have a heavy tank that'll go somewhere over here on this corner and go hull down on the rubble, and their heavy tanks end up kind of here beyond this rubble there, and this position that I'm in just gives you a great view. Look down there where you can zoom in. You can wait for the heavies to get there, so by the time they get there you're loaded, you're aimed, and you can start putting the hurt on straight away. Unfortunately you can't get anyone that's in the this kind of where's my mouse? There it is. Anyone in this kind of area from this position, but as you can see they start to blob up here. Normally they do come over onto this side behind the rubble, but they haven't done it this time, and we've only got the one tank there, an IS, so he's, you know, he's not even the top tier, he's not the greatest hull down tank, so he's struggling, and he quickly decides he's going to fall back. The Tiger starts pushing forward, but even he changes his mind. So I put in a blind shot thinking that as the IS has dropped back that they're going to start pushing forward, and I hit the Bulldog, which I had no idea was even there. I was hoping I was just going to hit a heavy, to be fair. And I start looking around. Again, if the artillery sits over in this corner, then you can hit that from this position as well. But now it becomes quite difficult to hit anything from this position once they get up over this side of the hill. As you can see, they've broken through there, so I very quickly now decide to run away. I do take a bit of a chance here because they do have an ISU 152, could quite easily one-shot me. But I decide that I'm going to push up. Now this is the next good location that I like on this map. It allows you to shoot across here. You can get things as they come around that corner, you can get things on this corner, you can hit things that are up on the hill. Now at the moment we look like we're in control of the hill, and I don't really get in too much in the way of other shots. As you can see, that gets taken out before a fire, so I'm just kind of moving around trying to work out how I can get shots onto tanks. It's not really happening for me, so just speeding it up for you. And I'll start looking at this T150 that's come up from behind our guys on the hill. Just missing with that one, and it would have done a lot of damage if it had gone in, because I think it would probably have hit the rear of towards the rear. It would have hit the side of his vehicle, but it would have been towards the rear there. And as you can see, I'm just aiming in, hoping that I'm going to reload in time, but just as I reload, someone comes YOLOing in and smashes him to death. So I didn't actually get that one. Now I start aiming in on the IS-3, but again, because I've moved, the aiming circles bloom right out. It's not the most accurate tank anyway, so I wait for it to close in, and again he gets killed before I can get the shot away. So next I start to look back up on the hill, and again I've got to wait for the circle now to close in. Now this is what I wanted to show you. As you can see, from my position I have got great shots up onto the hill. I'm loaded, I'm just waiting for the aiming circle to close in. Waiting, lead the target, fire. Now I'm not sure there if that hit him on his lower plate, if it hit him on the corner, but it seemed to hit somewhere just there. It did 407 damage, which is, well, I suppose reasonable for this tank. But now watch the chat, as this gets rather funny. So there you are, KV5 is so impenetrable that when an Arty pens it, that it must be hacking. Oh dear. Now, you've seen in my videos that I've been hit by artillery before. I even got one shot in a tier 9. it's one of them things that's in the game. I don't agree with it. Arty prevents camping. Wargaming said so. I don't think it does. Well, it does, but I don't think it's really working as intended. But as you can see there, he's none too happy in the chat. Okay, so as you can see then, it wasn't the greatest game. As I say, it does help when the allied tanks manage to get into that hold down position and allow you to put some fire onto the enemy heavies. Unfortunately it didn't happen, so we only managed to get 3 shots away, but we did hit 2 of them. We did 646 damage. The Bulldog took the brunt of it. By the looks of it, we hit his ammo rack as well. Still only did 239 damage to him though, so he must have already been fairly heavily damaged. And then 407 onto the impenetrable KV5, must be hacking. Team scores, as you can see, very average, and we made a little profit, and with the ×5 we had a nice little bit of XP. So nothing great, but just wanted to show you that. Listen, if you do get called a hacker in game, take it as a compliment. That means you're doing something that they can't comprehend. Alright, for now guys, take care. Fubzy signing off.